Hi, Auntie says, Patricia Ogilvie here. Welcome to day one of the most powerful person on earth. If you listened into the intro yesterday, you will see that I kind of choked up at the end. Life's a journey, and sometimes it's unusual and wonderful, and sometimes it can just hit you in the heart and you wonder what the heck is going on. So as promised, today's the first day of the 12 days that are remaining in this year 2017. So today I'm going to share with you the learning mindset. Are you ready? All right. Do you consider yourself open-minded? Are you on board with the current state of the evolution of mass consciousness? You know, that spiritual pocket from which we are born, shapes our current life, and into which you will pass back into, and that everything is energy? Whoa, that's a lot of big words and concepts, and the thing is that if I've lost you already, be patient, because it gets easier and more interesting each day. If you have a learning mindset and see yourself as open, successful, and willing to learn regardless of the obstacles, then keep on listening. It says reading. If you want a new experience, keep on reading. What the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. That is quoted from Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Many people have read that book and has actually admitted that it has helped them. Hill makes a good point. Even as your mind leads you in a direction, you also feel things about your goals and dreams. I'm referring to the energy that your brain emits, your brain and your heart. What you feel is the glue that attracts more of the same to you. As humans, we are energetic beings. Energy vibrates inside and outside of our bodies. That's how we create our lives. We literally vibrate our experiences into our immediate environments. We are charged and electrical. Have you ever experienced the electric ball at the science fair? You touch the ball as it produces electrical currents and it makes your hair stand on end. Or rub a balloon on your hair and see how it sticks to a wall? That's electrical charge, and that's the same energy we're talking about here. Your thoughts are just like that electrical charge, and if you are rubbed the wrong way, you stick to a wall of limitation and grief. I think you know what I'm saying here. So this first day of your journey is to challenge yourself right now to reprogram your thinking. I want you to understand and acknowledge that you are energy. You are a mass of vibrating bits and pieces of cells and atoms. This day one is to challenge yourself right now to reprogram how you see your current situation. Your hesitations, fears, anger, confusion, and frustrations are built on blocks from your past. How you feel about your past can and does influence you today, unless you decide in this moment, right now, to change how you see yourself. If you listen to my introduction yesterday, you will see that my past experience choked me up. That means that I still have a little bit of residual there, and I too need to work through it. I'm continuing now. Here's another example. I used to feel bitter about my babysitting experience. I couldn't let it go for a very long time. So over the years, in various work situations, I had that deep sense in the pit of my stomach that I might not get paid or I might screw up. I quit every job about the time that the old belief took on momentum, and I convinced myself that they, the elusive they, will find something wrong with me. They will figure out that if things get broken, it's my fault. They won't pay me. I didn't understand any better at the time. If someone looked at me sideways, I was spooked. I just was. I was a burden, and I was doing things wrong. So my challenge for you today, this first day of the 12 remaining, is to refuse to let old stories ruin your current experience. You'll become far more effective with this small shift in thinking. Just let them go. I'm going to follow my own advice. So here's the action step in the book. Ask yourself, how much resistance are you in this very moment to learning more about yourself? Place your hand on your heart and ask, how much are you vested in staying the same because you want to be right about how life works in your world? What does your heart say? If your resistance justifies staying stuck, you might want to ask yourself, how much of you is pushing or fighting against changing to get more peace of mind? Now imagine a gauge with a dial in front of it. Ask that gauge. Use your imagination. Ask that gauge how much resistance you have to any or all of the things in your life that stress you. So for example, if I turn the gauge to how do I feel about my dad taking money away from me, it's hovering about a 2. At one point it used to be off the gauge, off the charts. I was upset and I needed to learn to let it go. Now, you reach out and turn that dial down a bit. You'll feel even better if it's just a small touch. That's right. Dial it down until you feel yourself freeing resistance to learning more. Allow yourself to make your journey effortless. Now you're using the most powerful tool to get you what you want, your imagination. Remember to use this tool whenever you feel resistance about anything. So great job today. I'm going to do another short chapter again tomorrow for the second day. And in the meantime, if you're looking for the actual book, The Most Powerful Person on Earth, you'll find it on my website, auntisays.com. That's AUNTISAYS.com. And go to the shop. All right? Talk to you later. Bye for now.